The crypto world is screaming extreme fear, with the price of Shiba Inu battling to hold key support levels. Analysts are dropping their alerts. Whales are moving silently. But what am I even talking about? Well, let me explain. While retail investors panic sell, on-chain data shows smart money pulling massive sums, valued at over $100 million, off exchanges. This quiet accumulation phase beneath the surface of the crash is the core of our report. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more Shib news, be sure to click the like button. Please note that by the time you see this video, some rates may have changed. Financial advice is not included in this video. The current state of the broader crypto market is defined by intense bearish pressure, which has pushed the crypto fear and greed index to levels indicating extreme fear. Historically, these periods of widespread panic and sharp price declines are precisely when large, sophisticated investors, often referred to as whales, begin their strategic accumulation. The mechanism is simple. A market crash creates massive unrealized losses for many holders, leading to panic selling, which drives the token price below its fundamental value. Whales then step in to buy these tokens at a discount. The key indicator of this strategy is a significant net outflow of tokens from centralized exchanges. When tokens move off exchanges and into private self-custody wallets, it signals a long-term holding intention as the tokens are taken out of the immediate selling supply, effectively reducing market liquidity and setting the stage for a future supply shock. The main event on November 18, 2025, is the confirmation of massive, continued exchange outflows by large holders. The last few days saw an astonishing total of over 207 billion Shiba Inu tokens exit exchanges in a concentrated 24-hour period, marking one of the largest single-day outflows in months. Another major data point reporting on the activity in the run-up to this week showed that over 18 trillion Shiba Inu tokens have been moved off exchanges in recent times. Using the current price, this accumulated movement represents a total value well over $100 million being quietly absorbed into non-exchange wallets, confirming a definitive shift from selling preparation to long-term holding among major players. Despite this overwhelmingly bullish on-chain signal, the price of Shiba Inu continues to grapple with the prevailing bearish sentiment. On November 18th, Shiba Inu was trading around 881 units, a figure that still places it deep in a consolidated downtrend. This highlights the current disconnect. While whales are accumulating, the retail and short-term traders are reacting to macro fear. The 24-hour trading volume remains steady rather than collapsing, which suggests that long-term holders are maintaining their positions instead of rushing for the exits. However, the price is constrained by technical resistance, forcing it to consolidate at the lower boundary of its recent range. This accumulation without a corresponding immediate price bounce suggests that the external selling pressure from the broader market crash is still stronger than the internal buying pressure from the whales. The most compelling evidence of whale accumulation lies in the shrinking supply of Shiba Inu on exchanges. When large amounts of tokens leave exchanges, the available supply for potential sellers drops dramatically, increasing the potential for sharp price volatility on any sudden burst of buying. On-chain analytics further revealed spikes in the number of large transactions, those exceeding $100,000, which are direct indicators of institutional or whale activity. The exchange supply chart shows a clear downward slope over the past week, a trend that is historically associated with an impending price floor or trend reversal. This sustained movement of billions of tokens from easily accessible exchange hot wallets to secure cold storage wallets demonstrates a high conviction among these massive holders that the current price is a long-term buy opportunity. Market analysts interpret this whale behavior as a profoundly positive long-term indicator. Reports suggest the disconnect between price action and exchange data reveals competing forces at work, where accumulation is quietly taking place beneath the surface of selling pressure. The core implication is that the smart money is positioning itself for a major market recovery. Whales understand that token price is currently being dictated by fear and leverage unwinding, not by the token's fundamentals or its long-term deflationary narrative. By moving over $100 million worth of Shiba Inu off exchanges, they are effectively placing a long-term bet against the current bear market. Historically, sustained exchange outflows of this magnitude frequently precede significant trend reversals in cryptocurrency markets. Though the timing of the eventual uptrend remains unpredictable, developer activity continues to support the long-term vision that whales are betting on. On November 17th, the Shiba Inu team posted a teaser for a major new integration in collaboration with Bitget Wallet. The project was described as wallet-friendly, useful, and unmistakably Shib, with an eye and a credit card emoji, sparking widespread speculation of a new payment solution or a dedicated Shiba Inu branded payment card. Furthermore, a critical Shibarium RPC migration was underway, requiring node operators and decentralized applications to update to new decentralized endpoints. This technical upgrade, while less exciting than a price rally, is vital for the Layer 2 solution's long-term stability and decentralization. These continuous development efforts reassure whales that the ecosystem is maturing beyond its meme status and building the necessary utility to sustain future price increases. For the short term, Shiba Inu's price remains tethered to the broader market sentiment, particularly Bitcoin stability. Analysts suggest watching the critical resistance level at 1,000 units. Reclaiming this level would signal a decisive break from the current bearish consolidation. The immediate support is the recent low near 845 units, a failure of which could lead to a deeper drop. For the long term, 3 months to 3 years, the whale accumulation is the strongest bullish indicator. It suggests that once the macro fear subsides, the reduced supply on exchanges and the large amount of tokens locked in cold storage could lead to an aggressive supply squeeze. The success of the forthcoming Bitget wallet integration and the adoption rate of Shibarium will serve as crucial catalysts to confirm the whale's thesis and drive the next sustained rally. While the whale accumulation is a strong vote of confidence from the smart money, investors must acknowledge the inherent risks. The key risk remains the sheer magnitude of the circulating supply. Even the multi-trillion token accumulation by whales is only a fraction of the total supply, meaning sustained, massive buying pressure is still needed to drive exponential price growth. The current price disconnect confirms that macro headwinds can temporarily negate the most bullish on-chain signals. Furthermore, the Bitget wallet integration is still unconfirmed in its details. If the utility is underwhelming, the short-term speculative excitement could quickly fade. The prudent strategy is to view the current price drop and the whale accumulation as a confirmation of long-term value, but only for investors with a high-risk tolerance who can wait for the broader market to exit the extreme fear stage. So, here is the truth of the bear market. Panic on the charts, but calculated moves behind the scenes. Whales have confirmed their position, pulling over $100 million worth of tokens into cold storage, quietly betting against the crash. This is the ultimate signal of conviction. Keep watching the charts, stay updated on the Bitget integration, and never forget that smart money buys when the street is filled with fear. The day is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. To see our most recent material, share it and subscribe to the channel.